good, you guys, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, girl, what's up, what's good? My name is Courtney, or you can call me B. If you guys are oldies but goodies returning back to the channel for yet another video this week, then welcome back, girl. How you doing? How you living? I'm glad to see you back for yet another video. Here on my channel, we specialize in all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and luxury, all while being on a budget. I personally do not believe you have to spend an arm, a leg, a toe, and a foot to look your best, feel luxe, and feel beautiful. And I try my best to exude that in every single video. So if this is the kind of content that tickles your fancy, girl, I highly suggest you guys hit the subscribe button down below. Join the Beehive family, the Beehive gang. And yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be spilling all of the tea I can possibly spill on my new year hair. I wore this hair in my last video. If you guys have not caught that, I will link it down below, so you guys make sure you check that out. I did wear this hair in that video and you guys went crazy. Even when I posted a picture on Instagram, you guys loved it. In this new year, for me, it's all about welcoming change, accepting change, and it's trying to not be so basic and being out of the box. Stepping out of my normal and accepting the not so basic. Neutral colors have always been my safe space, whether it comes to clothes or even hair. I've always been a 1 or a 1B type girl when it comes to my hair color. But since I installed this hair, I have absolutely been proven otherwise. And since I've gotten so many questions about my new hair, I thought what better time to get on camera to spill all the tea on the good, the bad, and all the in between. So let's jump right into the details of this hair. If y'all see me looking down, I do have my phone here because I have all of my notes here. I don't want to miss a thing when it comes to this review. Now, I did record me installing this hair, so you guys will see little bits and pieces of clips of me installing the unit. I've had this unit on for I think about a week now, if not maybe less than a week. Let me see. I installed this hair on December 29th, which was last Thursday, and today is January the 4th, which is Wednesday, and tomorrow will make it a complete week. The hair that I'm wearing is from Megalook hair, and the wig that I'm wearing is their Balayage highlighted wig. This is a 13x4. I do want to first jump into how the hair came when I received it. When I received this hair, it did come in a satin drawstring bag. This wig does come in different textures. It comes in a straight, a curly, and a body wave. The unit I'm wearing is a body wave, so it does come with that deep S-wave pattern in your hair, which is standard for most body waves. I did co-wash this hair. I did not shampoo this hair, which I highly recommend, because when you get your hair is processed, whether it's a 1B, a 1, a natural hair color, or even if it's highlighted. Most of the time, the hair from these companies are processed, so I suggest that you guys wash the hair to get that first layer of chemicals or whatever off of your hair. That way you can experience the true bounciness and silkiness of the hair itself. Even though this hair is processed, it did not feel drying at all, which is what I expected. Most of the time when you have bleached and colored hair, the hair is extremely dry. I did not receive that from this. However, even though I know I'm dealing with a highlighted unit, which is processed, I did want to take extra care of the hair just to maintain that smoothness. So to wash this hair, I did choose to co-wash. I didn't want to shampoo, firstly because I was lazy, and secondly because I wanted to add moisture into the hair while also cleansing at the same time, so that way to not extra strip the hair. The co-wash that I used was the Functional Beauty co-wash that I featured in my weekly reset video. If you guys have not seen that video, I will also link that video down below. And that shampoo was specifically formulated for dry hair, and I will say it did get my hair right. It maintained the moisture and maintained the smoothness, which I appreciate. I did let the wig sit under a hooded dryer for about 4 to 5 hours. It was a little bit damp because the hair is a thicker density. If I'm not mistaken, she may be 180. So I did end up letting her dry the rest of the way overnight. Now to install my wig, I did use the Ebin Black Spray. Where have I been? Why have you guys not put me onto the Ebin spray? This spray is top tier, okay? So it came very lightly pre-plucked. I did have to go in and smash the plucking process. The wig does come with adjustable strap hooks in the back, as well as an elastic band. The elastic band is put in just in case you want to wear your wig gluelessly. Even though I did use a spray glue adhesive, I still use the adjustable straps and the elastic band to just make the wig a lot more secure, since it is a little bit too big for my head. And with the wig being a little bit too big, I did have to cut off a little bit of the lace in the front just so that it could fit the frame of my face a little bit better. Once the wig was tacked down, I had no problem with styling, molding this hair. None of that gave me any issue. This wig is transparent lace. Now, I don't want you guys to get transparent lace confused with HG lace or clear lace or skin melting lace. That's not this. The purpose of transparent lace is to give the customer a clear base. So it's pretty much almost stark white, so that way you can add a foundation, a powder, your exact match to your skin color. And for me personally, I prefer that rather than me getting a light brown lace that's too light, still gotta add some powder, whether me getting a too dark lace that I can't really do much with. I know I have makeup that matches my skin color to a T, and adding that on is not a problem at all for me, which is what I like to lean towards doing anyway with my unit. Now that we've talked about the whole install process and all that mumbo jumbo, let's jump into the pros and cons of this hair, starting with the pros. This wig is 180% density, and normally with longer units past 20 inches, the longer the hair gets and the higher the density, the thinner the hair can tend to be. So for instance, if you get 20 inches, 21, 22, and so on and so forth, even though the hair is 180% density, I don't know why, but that has just been something that I've recognized with most wigs. But for this one, I did not have that issue at all. The hair is definitely a true 180. Pro number 2, which I think I did kind of touch on a little bit earlier, is that the hair is not super dry. Considering that this hair is bleached and processed, the hair did not feel dried at all. I did not put any product in this hair to help smooth, maintain moisture, besides me just co-washing the hair and washing it out. Pro number 3 is going to be the color. And I'm putting the color in all caps. Editor and Courtney put it in all caps right here. The different shades that are used to make this overall color, it's so beautiful. The ash blonde, the ash browns, and the black just all go very, very well together. I love how it sets off my skin. I love how they blend in together. They blend very well. So I think it's safe to say that this wig is definitely brown girl friendly. And then lastly, pro number 4 is the slaying time. Now listen, this also tends to be sometimes an issue when it comes to pre-colored, processed, or bleached units. The hair can sometimes be stiff, okay? Processing your hair can either have a bad effect or can have no effect at all. Most of the time when it's done in batches like this, as far as hair companies, it can have a bad effect. Hair can be lifeless, the hair can be stiff because it is so stripped. But sis is definitely not one of those. However, I did do a bit of tweaking to this wig to get that optimal slaying time, which brings me to my first con. The first con about this unit is going to be the ends. Now with the hair being full from root to tip, I did have a bit of, you know, thinning, not so even ends, which was not a problem to me personally because I typically always, even if it's a little bit, have to trim my ends. It's just routine, standard routine at this point, standard procedure. It's just something about having dusted ends. It makes the hair look a lot more healthier, has a lot more bounce. I did snip off at least an inch or an inch and a half. Now, that may not be the case for your unit, but for mine, I did have to do a little bit of snip work. Now, the second con is gonna be the color job. Now, when I say the color job, I mean how the hair was colored, not the color. I did say the color was a pro, which it was. The actual hues of the hair is absolutely beautiful. Actually, the hair all around is colored pretty decently, but when you get towards the fronts of the wig, it's a little bit inconsistent. Right now with my hair being worn in the side part, you can't really tell or see what I may be referencing to, but if you are to wear your hair in a middle part, you'll definitely see the inconsistent coloring job in the front towards these parts right here. I would have loved to have worn the hair in a middle part, but unfortunately I only had the option of doing a side part for my style preference because of the coloring. However, I did find a way to kind of tweak that, and that is by wearing the middle part and having the hair tucked behind my ears. When doing that, you cannot tell that the hair is kind of misplaced as far as coloring in the front. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm not really seasoned in the coloring department. Maybe that's just me being a little bit ignorant to how color is supposed to look. So that has landed me with sticking to a side part, which I love. You guys know I'm trying to switch up and do some changes in 2023. I'm normally a bang down the middle type of girl, but sis has been swooping. She's been doing what she's supposed to do, giving what she's supposed to give, and I love that for me. And with all that being said, you guys, those are my details of this unit. That is my full-on review. This wig has me so optimistic about future styles. Like, honestly, I don't think I'm going back to regular 1B or one colored hair anymore. If you guys enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, please do not forget to give your girl a big thumbs up, and of course hit that subscribe button down below. Giving this video a thumbs up does help your girl out. It allows YouTube to know that you guys are loving my content and pushes me out into the YouTube streets. If any of you guys happen to be interested in this exact unit, I will link it down below in the description box. Once again, you guys, this hair is from Megalook Hair. A super big heartfelt thank you does go out to Megalook Hair for sending over your girl's unit. I really, really appreciate it. Comment down below what color you guys are thinking of trying in this new year. If you guys are scared of color, if you guys have always been a fan of color, let's talk about it down below. And yeah, as always, I thank all of you guys so much for watching. But until next time, my lovelies, your crown may tilt, but you never let it fall. Stay gilded.